Hey everybody, it's Travis, and this is Travis Does Kayak Fishing. I'm really happy to be talking to you guys today. I haven't made a video in a while. I've been busy as tournament director for SC Yak, my club, but today I'm back at Muddy Bay, and I want to talk about the two hottest kayaks you're going to find on the water this year. That's this XTR 130 that you guys have already seen me gush about. This is actually my next kayak. I've got it all planned out. I'll throw the diagram up at the end in case you guys want to see how it's going to be built out. But May 1st, I'll be headed to Muddy Bay Outfitters to pick it up. I just got to wait till that point. But you see why. This is a spacious kayak. It's huge. People call it a boat. I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot of, well, why don't you just buy a boat? Because I want a kayak fish. I want the experience of a kayak. I want the feel of a kayak. But I do want space to move around to film and to do more fishing up on an elevated platform so I can get better at things like bed fishing. It is big. It's one of those to where you're going to have a friend if you need to move it around quite a bit, or at least have a good cart so that you can maneuver it. But this kayak, it's designed for that. It's designed for that size. It's designed for flexibility, to have the yak mounts, the yak access plates built into it. It's designed to have two motors on it. If you want it, you can go with an XI3 in the front or an NK in the back and have a paddle to kind of hold you in place, or even just anchor where you're at. It's got this swivel seat. It's easy to see why it's going to be so popular. The only complaints I've heard is sometimes water gets in the front of the hatch on some of these if there's heavy water coming over, but they have a fix for that coming out, and there's tons of videos where guys just put a tiny piece of weather strip in there and that does it. I'm not quite sure what causes it. But the other hot kayak, because you've seen that one, this is the Slayer LTE. And I gotta tell you guys, I actually like this one a lot. If I were getting my Old Town 106 PDL today, it wouldn't happen. It would be this kayak. This Native Slayer LTE is just 63 pounds. It comes with a Propel drive, plenty of storage. You've got a large hatch in the front. In the back, you got a smaller one. You've got access plates on this, and it's command station ready with stern motor mount ready stock. That is pretty sweet. You don't find a lot of these features for this price range. I love this new Sublime color they have at Muddy Bay Outfitters. But this kayak, why it's gonna be hot this year, it's the perfect entry-level competitive fishing kayak. It's $2,300 as it is. So you get a pedal drive out of the gate, and then if you don't immediately have the budget to hook up a motor on the back or to pay for like an NK or something expensive, you can easily DIY this and have a trolling motor ready to go, even wireless capability with that. This is a great kayak. If you were getting into competitive fishing and you didn't want to break the bank, or you were top loading, you need to drag this guy to the river sometimes for some low-level class rapids, it's going to be hard to beat this. This is going to be a top seller this year. I'm calling it. The XTR 130 and these Native Slayers, they're just going to kill. These Slayer Propel 10s. People are going to buy these up. You're going to see them out there. I think a lot of the veteran guys are probably going to pass on something like the Slayer LTE. Again, this is for somebody, you're looking for that second kayak, right? You start in that little Pelican paddle kayak or something, and now you want something you can scale out and build some, but you don't have $5,000-$6,000 or more to get into that upper end, high end kayak range. This little thing's a Swiss Army knife. And Muddy Bay does have other kayaks. They've got some sweet looking crescents and other things. These are the rest of the natives they have. I figured while I was there, I'd show you guys that because they have the entire native lineup in stock, including this beautiful Titan X. There's a reason this kayak is used by so many anglers. The Native Titan X is always going to be one of the top sellers. People love it. Yeah, it's pricey, but you see all the new features coming along where all these kayaks are all getting the access plates, and Bonafide Native, falling under that portfolio and that brand. You see that in a lot of places, and you see how customizable they're getting with these track rails all the way down the side. It's a thing of beauty. I think you guys should go check out Muddy Bay. I know it sounds like a plug, and it kind of is, but it is what it is. They've got these awesome kayaks. They've got awesome staff. They'll let you come in and just look around, and if you want a video or film something, just ask them and tell them, hey, I want to share this and see what people think. Because they've got these kayaks, and they love to sell them, and they love to talk about them, and they love fishing. And Blaine, Kyle, Mr. Tim, all the guys you're going to find up there right now, if you go up there every day except for Monday, they're amazing. And you can check out all these great kayaks they have. But I totally think the XTR 130 and the Slayer LTE, those are the two kayaks everybody's going to be picking up.